Welcome to PETRHA's Start page. As you know, this is the place where you can browse several menus and options. Now we will show you how to manage PETRHA at your school. In this menu, you can introduce your email and code and click for connection. Now we are on the first page inside PETRHA's back office. You can see on the left menu with different options: the dashboard, the schools, the users, the list of clinical cases, the sessions, and all the parameters. Click on Dashboard and now you can see the general statistics of PETRHA, the clinical cases created, the schools authorized, the number of students, teachers, and administrators. On the middle of the screen, you can see the last published cases with their main data, and below you have one box to view all cases that gives you direct access to the list of clinical cases. All clear? Okay, let's move on to schools. Click on Schools. Now you can see three tags: Accounts waiting for validation, School list, and Disabled schools. We will start for Accounts waiting for validation. Here you will see the list of schools in PETRHA, but only the schools that are waiting for validation. Then you have two possibilities: Add school. You can see the button on the superior and right part of the screen, or Edit an account that is waiting for validation. You can see the main school information, the name, email of the contact person, and the registration date. If you want to edit, you have to click on this button. Now you can see the form to introduce the main data of the school: school name, address, city, postal code and country, status of your application, validated, waiting for validation, or disabled, default language, English, Spanish, French, and Portuguese, data of the contact person, like name, email, phone number, and function. We are also trying to establish a special partnership with the European Network of Physiotherapy in Higher Education and their members. Please, if you are a member of the network, upload the supporting document. If all the data has been introduced and it is correct, you have to click on Validate. A new PETRHA School account is now created. Okay, now we click on School List. You can see here all the schools registered in PETRHA. As in the page before, you can add a new school account or edit one. We go now to the next option, Users. You can add a new user or edit a user already created. You see that there is a list of users you can filter by school, role, student, teacher, school administrator, super administrator, demo account, school year, and status, like active or inactive. Okay, let's click Add User. Now you see the form to introduce the main data of the new user. If all the data has been introduced and is correct, you have to click on Save. A new PETRHA user account is now created. Okay, go to the next option, List of clinical cases. This page has already been described in detail in the chapter of the PETRHA MOOC, How to Build a Clinical Case. So we go now to the next option, Sessions. Click on it. Here we are. In this page, you will manage your special sessions with your students. You can see the list of the sessions and up a scroll with a level of difficulty to filter and search faster. Remember that in this page you can edit your sessions, but to create them, you must go to List of Clinical Cases. I explain you this with detail at the chapter of the MOOC How to Build a Clinical Case. So let's click on Edit to enter. This page is the same that you can see when you create a new session. Let's see what we can do when we create or modify a session. Here you have the start and end data that the clinical cases will be available for the students. A bit down, you have the type of the session. On the right, the error margin, where you can introduce different values. See the chapter of the MOOC How to Establish the Score to learn or remember what is the error margin. If we continue right, you have the difficulty level, easy, medium, or hard. This is only information for the students, and it's based in the subjective perception of the level of difficulty of the session's creator. So if you put hard, the video game will not do anything special to make the clinical case harder. However, you can increase the difficulty with the error margin and the score parameters. If we continue down, we have score parameters. Here you can increase or decrease the percentage of the score for each of the three parts of the game: investigation, diagnosis, and goals. By default, this is set to 33.33% each, but if the creator of the sessions wants, he can set the score in 50 investigation, 25 diagnosis, and 25 goals, for example. If you have any doubts or want to know more information, see the chapter of the MOOC How to Establish the Score. The last step is to add players. Click on the button and you can select the players you want to add to this session. Are you finished? Okay. Click on Save and your students are ready to play your new session. We now go to the last option, Parameters. Here we have three tags: Zones, Physiological Amplitudes, and Others. Let's click on Add a Zone. Here we can add the zone name, add the super administrator that will manage this new zone, and add the country. Now you validate and the new zone is created. Now we are in the physiological amplitudes. Here you can see the normal range of movement of the principal body joints. Only the super administrator may change these values. In the last tab, Others, you can see the score parameters set by default in all the sessions. Only the super administrator may change the values. Enjoy PETRHA. I hope I could help you resolve your doubts. If you still have some, don't forget to check the FAQ area.